Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I hope you are having a fantastic day. It is going to be another in-depth candle review day on my channel. I actually did the same thing yesterday. My work week is a little bit more hectic this week, and honestly, candle reviews are a little bit easier and quicker for me to film sometimes. So I am using actually Monday of this week to pre-film a bunch of these in-depth candle reviews so that they can go up throughout the week while I am busy working on corporate and wedding orders. So anyway, if you missed yesterday's in-depth candle reviews, I will go ahead and link those videos in the description box right below this video here. Feel free to check those out if you are so inclined. But yeah, we're gonna take a journey through 3 more fragrances today. 2 are from the 2025 Easter collection from Kringle Candle. And then I will also toss in a review of a new Homeworks fragrance. I think the Homeworks fragrance that will be included in today's videos is Candied Sorbet. So as always, if you are not already subscribed and you are interested in more of my home fragrance related content, like these in-depth candle reviews or my candle hauls or my weekly home fragrance roundup, make sure you hit that subscribe button right below the video here. That way all of my future content will pop up in your subscription feed. So we're gonna kick today off with Sweet As Can Be, which again is from the 2025 Kringle Candle Easter collection. Full disclosure here, I did receive this one in PR. All opinions and experiences are still my own. If you're interested in picking this one up, it is of course still available, so I'll link it at the top of the description box. You can use code Melanie15 at checkout, and that'll save you 15% off of your purchase over at Kringle Candle. Let's dig in here with the scent description. So we'll read through the actual description, their little story, if you will. We'll go through the top, middle, and base notes. I'll tell you what I smell, and I will actually also compare this fragrance to a very similar fragrance that some of you guys might be familiar with. We'll discuss the overall strength and throw, and then lastly, we will address any burn issues here. I really hope you guys can't hear my washer in the background. Should have probably closed the door to the laundry room. All right, scent description. Let's dig in. Sweet as can be. Sweets for the sweetest. Buttery shortbread cookies get an uplifting kick from sprinkles of tart lemon zest, then iced in a decadent coating of lemon cream glaze. The top notes here are lemon and pastry. The mid notes are butter and lemon, and then the base is vanilla and sugar. All right, so the fragrance that I actually think this particular scent from Kringle actually mirrors really well is Village Candle. I think they just call it their lemon pound cake. It might be iced lemon pound cake, but I think I remember it just being Village Candle lemon pound cake. Anyway, this is a fragrance. This Village Candle is a candle that I used to pick up somewhat frequently when I was a little bit more into hitting up Marshalls and TJ Maxx back in the day for, you know, random finds like Village Candle lemon pound cake. And it's one that I think I have had at least 3 different times. The Village Candle really has a beautiful, like deep, rich, buttery, gourmand lemon pound cake vibe to it. This candle here, you guys, smells almost exactly the same. I think these 2 candles are basically dupes of each other. The only difference is that at the time that I was buying these Village candles, they were paraffin, I believe. So the burn on the Kringle, I think, is a little bit nicer, to be totally honest. But in terms of the fragrances themselves, they are very similar. If you like the lemon pound cake fragrance from Village, you're gonna really like the Kringle Sweet as Can Be, because honestly, they're pretty much exactly the same. What you are getting here is a definite gourmand note. Now, they say in the description that it's shortbread cookies, but I really think it presents as much more of like a pound cake type note. Very rich, very buttery, almost kind of heavy in a way. You know how when you get the Sara Lee pound cake, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people out there probably will make their own pound cake. I just prefer to purchase it. And I like getting the frozen ones from Sara Lee because they're so good usually. So that same rich, dense, heavy, like pound cake texture from that Sara Lee pound cake, that is what I smell in this scent. Like, I really don't smell shortbread cookies. I very much get rich, dense pound cake. Now, the lemon is very heavy in this particular scent. It is a much more of like a sweetened lemon juice. I don't actually get much in the way of the zest here that is referenced. By the way, if you hear some snorting in the background, Penny came around for some pets, so just a little free extra pug ASMR in this video here. But yeah, this is a very juicy, sweet take on lemon, and it is perfect with that pound cake note. Now at the base, again, you have the vanilla and the sugar. These two together, I think, are what is definitely giving that overall like glaze vibe that is referenced there. It really does smell like you are standing over a freshly made lemon pound cake with a beautiful just glaze icing over top. You guys, this is heavenly. It smells so good, so authentic. I'm telling you, if you like the Village lemon pound cake, this smells incredibly similar to my nose. So the fragrance itself, I cannot give it enough thumbs up, but I love it. If you're interested at all in this one, I've had a great experience with it, and the fragrance itself is right up my alley. This is something that I would love to enjoy more throughout the remainder of spring and summer. As far as I'm concerned, lemon pound cake is a great summertime fragrance. In terms of gourmands, that's one of my favorites to enjoy during the summer. So you cannot go wrong here with the scent. Strength and throw. Let's dive into that. So I would put the overall strength and throw of this at a pretty solid 7. So it's a good solid medium performance. It has been very consistent from the get-go. This candle doesn't get overly hot. I mean, I do get a decent wax pool, but it's not so hot to where like you can't, you know, touch the side of the jar or anything. I've had some Kringle 3 wicks that burn quite hot. This is not one of those. This has a really good performance to it, and it gives a good solid medium performance. So when I have had this in the different areas of the downstairs of the house, it has absolutely filled the space. It's a very noticeable fragrance. When you walk into the room, you're gonna know that there's a candle burning, and it does travel outside of the immediate area where I have it. So I have to be somewhat mindful about what I pair with this. But this has been pairing really well with a lot of my other florals, especially some of these other Easter florals from Kringle. This one has managed to actually be a pretty good partner for a couple of those, whereas for the most part with some of these other more floral Easter scents, I don't know that I have a lot of other gourmands that I would necessarily pair with them. But because of the like juicy sweet lemon that's in here, I think it makes a nice pairing for especially the candles that have the neroli in them. So kind of sweetens them up a little bit, if you will. So strength and throw are solid here. I also don't really have any concerns in terms of the burn quality. You can see that I have now reached the halfway point. My wicks don't require much in the way of trimming at this point. At first, I did have to trim these wicks. It seems a little bit more. Sorry, I'm going to give you guys the overhead shot now. So yeah, those are the wicks that basically I just light up whenever I want to, you know, enjoy this particular scent. I don't have to trim them. There's no mushroom tops that form at this point. I don't have any worries about anything going wrong with these wicks. This is kind of typically what the Kringle 3 wicks have done. Typically these don't dud out on me, and even if it did, I would just obviously pop this into a candle crock to enjoy the remainder of it. But as you can see, nice, clean, consistent burn, no issues, no concerns. I don't know, I have no complaints here. I like this scent. So my game plan is definitely to repurchase this. Now, because I feel like I can wait, I personally am gonna hold off until after Easter to get another one of these. My hope is that, and fingers crossed here, that it doesn't sell out before this happens, but I think they are going to be clearancing out the Easter candles, obviously after Easter, and once that happens, that's when I would probably scoop up a couple more of these to have on hand for the summertime. I can probably find a some kind of Bath and Body Works candle sleeve to pop this into. It will annoy me to see the Easter eggs after Easter because I'm one of those people, so I'll need some kind of candle sleeve for this. Let me know if you have any suggestions. But yeah, the fragrance itself, I don't think it's Easter specific myself. So it's just delicious and a gourmand that I will personally enjoy all summer long. So I'll get more of this, but I'm gonna see if I can possibly get it on sale, if at all possible. And even at that, I can probably only allow myself to get like 1 or 2 of these because I have to be mindful of my candle storage. I am not going to undo all of the progress that I made to get where I'm at finally. So, but it is a delicious scent and I really like it. So 2 thumbs up for me. I definitely recommend checking this one out. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, please subscribe if you are new. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. And I will see you guys in a few hours for the review of Homeworks Candied Sorbet. All right, see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.